And you are looking live at Larry Knight Field, home of your Sumrall Bobcats, for the second game in this doubleheader. Your Bobcats against Gulfport. Bobcats are now 3-2 after beating Brookhaven just about 30 minutes ago. Cody Davis in to pitch for the Bobcats. Starting this second game. Set up the Bobcat defense for you. Dan Lucas out in left. Dennis Jackson in center. Logan Powell out in right. Tanner Morgan over here in third. Garrett Robbins out at shortstop. Zane Berry down at second. Mason Story down at first. Graham Crawford back behind the plate. And Cody Davis pitching for your Bobcats. This is how Gulfport's going to bat it. Batting first, Dylan Brown. Batting second, Castor Lee. Batting third, Gabe Lancey. Batting fourth, Blake Johnson. Batting fifth, Ethan Salser. Batting sixth, Jacob Roberts. Batting seventh, Dylan Lander. Batting eighth, Rhodes Walker. And batting ninth, Beckett White. That's how Gulfport's going to bat it up. And for your Bobcats, batting first, Dennis Jackson. Batting second, Dan Lucas. Batting third, Graham Crawford. Batting fourth, Garrett Robbins. Batting fifth, Billy Garrity. Batting sixth, Zane Berry. Batting seventh, Mason Story. Batting eighth, Tanner Morgan. And batting ninth, Logan Powell. Shadow's going to play a big part of this first few innings of this ball game. Ball will start in the sun and come into the shade before it reaches the plate. Cody Davis, the sidewinder, not quite submarine. The starting pitcher for your Bobcats. Mike Peterson on the PA here in Sumrall. Jeremy Thompson here live at Larry Knight Field, getting ready for this second game. And this doubleheader this Saturday afternoon. Nice afternoon for baseball. Mid-60s, partly cloudy. Well, they're making some changes now to the lineup after they've given to us. Billy's coming back to catch behind the plate. We'll get everything set. We'll take a real quick break. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
And ready to provide quality building material products to the Pine Belt. Products like Tamco shingles, both synthetic and ice and water felt. Belco also has OSB sheathing, replacement windows and doors, plumbing, electrical, paint, and lumber products. With spring fast approaching, Belco has received its first load of potting soils, mulches, and compost. Belco Home Center, located at the corner of 589 and Highway 98 next to the Mini Mart. Trust our products, our prices, our service.
Well, the only change made to the lineup, Garrity came back to catch behind the plate, and Crawford moved to designated hitter. So they just switched spots. So here's the first batter for Gulfport. Batter center fielder Dylan Brown. First hit back into the net. Bobcats pitched 3 pitchers in last game. Started with Kedrick. Brought in Billy Garrity and then closed out with Grant Reddy. Here's the 0-1 pitch outside for ball number 1. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch to Brown. And back into the net for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the count against Brown. There's one off, hit off the handle into the backstop. Keep the count the same, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball hit into the old blueberry patch. Count will stay the same, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 from Davis. Up high for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the center fielder, Brown. Bobcats in the same white top, white bottoms. Gulfport in the orange top, white bottoms. Here's the 2-2, and he'll take it off the arm. So Brown will move over to first. Here's Castor Lee, the second baseman. Brown over at first after getting hit. Here's the first pitch to Lee. Get back into the net. No balls, 1 strike. Pick over to first. Brown back in at time. Going over there to Story. No balls, 1 strike, no out. Runner down at first. Here's the 0-1. Down the dirt. Runner advancing to second. So runner advances to second after a pass ball. One ball, 1 strike. Now the count to Lee. The 1-1. Fly ball just out of the infield. Berry moves over to make the catch. And the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Gabe Lancey. One out now here in the top of the first. Runner down at second. Pitch outside. Ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And Davis checks the runner down at second. The 1-0. Hit back into the net for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the first. Runner down at second. Here's the 1-1. Slow roller down to second. Barry flips it over to Story for the second out of the inning. 2 out now. Here's the catcher, Blake Johnson. Here's the pitch by Davis. Called strike number 1. Two away. No balls, 1 strike. Runner down at third. Here's the 0-1. Just inside for ball number 1. One ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Called strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner down at third. Here's the 1-2. Hit down to the shortstop, Robbins. Robbins throws it over to first for the third out of the inning. For Gulfport in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base after half inning play. Bobcats coming up to bat. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
Tired of replacing your washing machine about every 5 years? Or maybe your clothes don't come out clean? Break the cycle with a new commercial-grade Speed Queen from Brackman's. Speed Queen is made in Wisconsin, built to last for 25 years, and Speed Queen also has the best warranty in the business. Choose from top or front-load models. Come get your Speed Queen on sale today at Brackman's, Highway 49, and Brackman's West on Pioneer Road in Hattiesburg.
This is Brian Sinclair with Prestige Insurance. When it comes to insuring your home, business, vehicle, or property, you need an agent that you can speak with personally, whether there's trouble or it's just a question. At Prestige, we guarantee personal service with a quick response. Our agents have learned by experience. We know customer service is vital. Call me, Brian Sinclair, at 601-475-4995 or stop by and see me at Prestige Insurance at 6424 Highway 98 in Oak Grove.
Jackson, Lucas, and Crawford, 1, 2, and 3. Up to bat for the Bobcats. Here in the bottom of the first. Here's Jackson. Jackson went 2 for 3 and a walk. Last game, here's the first pitch. Outside for ball number 1. There's the 1-0 pitch, called strike number 1. There's a hit by Jackson down the shortstop. Shortstop throws it over to first. In time. Here's the left fielder, Dan Lucas. It's a hit by Lucas down to second base. Second baseman throws it over to first. That was the first in time for the second out of the inning. Here's Graham Crawford, the designated hitter for this game. There's the first pitch to Crawford down the dirt for ball number 1. Crawford went 4 for 4 in the last game. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Crawford. Called strike number 1. One ball, one strike now to Crawford. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Here's the 1-1. Called strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Crawford now down in the count. Here's the 1-2. Crawford hits it back out of the parking lot. Makes the count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Crawford. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Here's the 2-2 to Crawford. Ground ball down the second baseman. He'll throw it over to Saucer for the 3rd out of the inning. 4 the Bobcats in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base after inning played. No score. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
Columbia Medical Supply is the place for medical supplies and equipment needs. Hospital beds, power wheelchairs, and scooters, bathroom safety, and mobility equipment accessories are available for in-store pickup or delivery. Columbia Medical Supply specializes in equipment for sleep apnea with a respiratory therapist on staff. Most insurance is accepted. Come see Kim or Greg Patterson, Courtney Bozeman, or Anna Beth Lipp at Columbia Medical Supply, 803 Highway 98 Bypass, Columbia. Call 601-736-0843.
James Fagan and Sean Clinton with Diversified Forestry Management, longtime supporters of the Sumrall Bobcats, a forestry consulting firm with over 30 years experience, providing timber management plans, herbicide spraying, timber sales, appraisals, tree planting, and much more. For all your forestry needs, call Diversified Forestry Management, 601-441-4563 or 441-4047. Growing tomorrow's forest today.
Starting the top of the second here in Sumrall. 5, 6, and 7 up to bat for Gulfport is the first baseman, Ethan Solscher. First pitch called strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball back to the pitcher. Davis throws it to first for the first out of the inning. Here's the right fielder, Jacob Roberts. Ball goes behind the batter. Makes the count 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Outside for ball number 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Davis. Hitting off the ankle of Saucer. Roberts. Off the ankle of Roberts. Foul ball. Make the count 2-1. The 2-1 from Davis. And it'll hit him in the hip. Here's the designated hitter, Dylan Ladner. One out, runner down at first. Now for Gulfport. Runner going. So the runner gets down second base safely with no throw. Pitch was called a strike, makes the count 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Inside for ball number 1. One ball, one strike, one out. Runner down at second. Here's the 1-1 from Davis. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Davis. Runner going, pop up. Story calling everyone off and makes the catch. That'll bring up the left fielder, Rhodes Walker. Two outs now in the inning. Runner down at second. First pitch is in the dirt. Runner going advance down to third. Runner at third now for Gulfport. 2 outs. The 1-0 from Davis. Down low for ball number 2. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch outside for ball number 3. Three balls, no strikes. Walker should be going all the way, and he does. Pitch comes in for a strike. 3-1. Three balls, one strike, 2 out. Runner down at third. Here's the 3-1 pitch outside for ball number 4. Here's the third baseman, Beckett White. Two out. Runners at first and third. Here's the Cody's going to check the runners. Here's the pitch from Davis. Outside for ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out. Cody throws over to first. Runners back in time. 1 ball, no strike. Here's Cody checks the runners again. Two out, runners down at first and third. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Davis. Called strike number 1. One ball, one strike, 2 out. Brody throws it over to first. The 1-1 from Davis. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Cody one strike away from getting out of this jam. In the bottom of the second, runners at first and third. The pitch to White. Throw down to second. Zane stops it up just in case if the runner down at third was going. So runners at second and third now for Gulfport. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. The 2-2 from Davis. Ball hit over the second baseman head. 1 run will score. Here comes the other one. It's a 2-run RBI. For the third baseman, Beckett White. Here's Dylan Brown. Back in the first, he was walked. Actually hit by a pitch. Throws over to first. Got the runner now on a rundown. Throw over to second, throw it back over to first. And they've got him out. Score 1-6, or 1-3 to 6-3. In the inning, 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. After inning half of play, Gulfport leads 2-0. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
To invite you to our location in the old Toyota of Hattiesburg building at 1620 West Pine Street, where we have over 200 amazing used vehicles for you to choose from. At HattiesburgCars.com, we have all makes and models available, but we have a fantastic selection of late model Toyotas and Lexus you can't find anywhere else. At HattiesburgCars.com, we have approved financing for everyone, whether you're an 800 credit score or 300. Say you heard us on Super Talk Radio and get your first 2 oil changes on us. Go to HattiesburgCars.com for more information.
First batter up in the bottom of the second for the Bobcats, shortstop Garrett Robbins. The pitch to Robbins, hit back into the net. For strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball number 1. Here's the 1-1 to Robbins. Up high for ball number 2. Here's a hit out to center field. Center fielder going back, now coming back up, and makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Billy Garrity. First pitch to Garrity, inside for ball number 1. Here's the 1-0 to Garrity. Up high for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. The 2-0. Called strike number 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Called strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strike, 1 out. There's the 2-2. Garrity swings, fouls it back in the net. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up in the infield. First baseman calling for it. Now second baseman calling him off, and he'll make the catch. Catch made by Lee for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Zane Berry. Two out. Here's the pitch to Berry. Call strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Berry. Call strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out here. To the second baseman, Zane Berry. 0-2 pitch outside for ball number 1. The 1-2 to Berry. Called strike number 3 on the outside corner. For the Bobcats, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. After 2 innings of play, Gulfport leads 2-0. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
Lamar Auto Salvage is a green recycled parts facility that's been serving the Pine Belt for almost 40 years. Lamar Auto, recently recognized as a certified automotive recycler, which confirms what people have known for years. They offer quality parts at a fraction of the price. From fuel tanks to radiators, seats to fenders, Lamar Auto Salvage, 8575 Highway 98 West. Call 601-264-7992 or visit LamarAutosalvage.com. Good for the earth, good for your wallet, good for your vehicle.
Lautori's Fine Foods is what small-town America is all about. A quaint family restaurant featuring friendly staff and delicious food. Sumrall's own hometown diner features steaks, seafood, chicken, salad, sandwiches, po' boys, and burgers. If you are dining at lunch, try Lautori's Country Lunch Plate, which includes a salad and drink. Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 till 9, and Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 till 10. Lautori's is open for your dining pleasure. Lautori's Fine Foods, 1143 Highway 42, Sumrall.
Starting the top of the third here for Gulfport, 2, 3, and 4. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Got by Barry for a hit. Here's the second baseman, Casper Lee. The throw at first. Runner down at first for Gulfport going. Throw out. Garrity down to second. And the runner slides in safely. So a stolen base for Brown. Gulfport leading 2-0 here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch from Davis. Hit back into the parking lot for strike number 1. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a pitch from Davis. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Cody took something off of that one. One ball, 2 strike, no out. Runner down at second. And Cody checks the runner down at second. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Cody. Down in the dirt for ball number 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Davis checks the runner back at second. Bobcats defeated Brookhaven the game before this. Made their record 3-2. They're down 2-0. Two balls, 2 strikes to the second baseman, Castor Lee. No outs here in the top of the third. Gulfport leading 2-0. There's a 2-2 pitch. Head out to the football field. Count will stay the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Cody will step off. Two balls, 2 strikes. The count to Lee. Brown down at second. Got on base with a hit out to right field. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Davis. Hit out to center field. Jackson running to the wall. The ball hits just before the wall. Jackson throws it into second. They send the runner from third to home. And Gulfport leads 3-0. Here's Coach Knight's going to come pay a visit to Cody Davis. So a stand-up double for Lee. Here's the shortstop, Gabe Lancey. He grounded out to second base. Back in the first inning. Here's the pitch from Davis. Outside for ball number 1. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch from Davis. Called strike number 1 on the inside corner. One ball, one strike, no out. Here in the top of the third, Gulfport scored 1. A 1-1 swing and a miss. For strike number 2. One ball, 2 strikes, no out. Runner down at second. The pitch outside. Ball number 2. Two the count. And Cody will step off. On deck, Blake Johnson, the catcher. He grounded out to shortstop back in the first. Here's the 2-2 from Davis. Called strike number 3. The strikeout. First strikeout by Davis since he's come in, or since the beginning of the ball game. Here's Blake Johnson. Already out to talk with his pitcher. One out runner down at second for Gulfport. Here's the pitch from Davis. Outside for ball number 1. 1-0 the count to Johnson. The 1-0 swing, ball hit just past the third baseman, Tanner Morgan. Lucas picks it up, throws it down, and they'll cut the ball off at third. They'll keep the runner from advancing to second. So hit for Johnson. Here's the first baseman, Ethan Socher. He grounded out to the pitcher back in the first. 1 out in the inning. Runner down at first. And Socher asked for time. Throw over to first. Runner's back in safely. Here's the pitch from Davis. Runner going, and Cody will hit him. Third hit batter by Davis. Here's the right fielder, Jacob Roberts. He was walked back in the second inning. Runners at first and second for Gulfport with 1 out. Here's the pitch from Davis. Runners going. Throw down to third is not in time. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third. There's the pitch from Davis. Called strike number 2. 0-2 the count. Infield's in for the Bobcats. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside for ball number 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Davis. Outside again for ball number 2. Here's the 2-2 from Davis. Outside for ball number 3. Cody had him 0-2. Now he's got him 3-2. Count's full on the batter, Roberts. The 3-2 pitch. Outside for ball number 4. So Roberts will walk again. Here's the designated hitter, Dylan Ladner. He popped out to the third baseman, or first baseman. Here's the pitch from Davis. Fouled into the net. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded for Gulfport. The 0-1 in the dirt for ball number 1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded Here's the pitch. Outside for ball number 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit down to the dugout. Heads up over there. Count will be 2-2. 1 out. Bases loaded. Here's the 2-2 from Davis. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. Second strikeout by Cody. That strikeout is brought to you by Lincoln Road Autoplex. Visit them at LincolnRoadAutoplex.com. Bases loaded for Gulfport. Up 4-0 in the third. Pitch to Walker. Outside for ball number 1. Batter's Road Walker. He's the left fielder. The 1-0 pitch. Outside for ball number 2. Two balls, no strikes. 2 out. Bases loaded. The 2-0 pitch. It's going to hit him in the leg, and that'll walk in a run. Five nothing. Gulfport. Here's the third baseman, Beckett White. Beckett back in the second inning had a hit out to right field. And then was picked off 1-3-6-3. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the pitch from Davis. Hit just left side of that third base foul line. Counts 0-1. A pitch from Davis. Hits the batter. That'll walk in another run. Sixth walk by Cody Davis. Here's Dylan Brown, top of the lineup. Center fielder. Here's the pitch by Davis. Called strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for ball number 1. That'll make the count 1-1. Action in the bullpen for the Bobcats, Payne Phillips. Here's the 1-1. Ball hit in the left center field. Lucas over to get the ball. Here comes one. They'll send another. And they'll hold the runner down at third. A 2-run single by Brown. Gulfport leads 8-0. It's a hit to third. Caught by Morgan. That'll be the end of the inning. In the inning, six runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. After 2.5 innings played, Gulfport leads 8-0. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball. Leading off for the Bobcats and the bottom of the third, Mason Story, the first baseman. First pitch called strike number 1. Bobcats gave up a 6-run inning, top of the third. Gotta be 1-1 after the ball in the dirt. The 1-1 pitch hit back into the net, strike number 2. Gotta be 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Story. Down the dirt for ball number 2. Lance has. He'll be over here and talk, and then he'll do. Here's the 3-2. Now to make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Up high for ball number 4. Story walk over to first. Here's Tanner Morgan. Runner down at first for the Bobcats. There's a pitch to Morgan. Up high, swing and a miss. That'll make the count 0-1. The 0-1 pitch called strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Morgan. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. Second strikeout for Gnomes. Here's the right fielder, Logan Powell. Powell last game grounded out, walk, and struck out. There's the pitch to Logan. Down in the dirt for ball number 1. One out. Runner down at first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Called strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Powell hits one out to center field. Caught by Brown. There, that'll be 2 outs in the inning. Here's the center fielder, Dennis Jackson. He grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning. Here's the pitch to Jackson. Called strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 to Jackson. Down low for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Jackson hits the ball down the third base line, gets by the third baseman. They'll keep Story down at second base, so it's a single for Jackson. Here's the left fielder, Dan Lucas. Lucas grounded out to the second baseman back in the first inning. There's the pitch, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, 2 on. The 1-0 pitch. Down low for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch to Lucas in the dirt. Ball number 3. Lucas be looking something in the wheelhouse here with a 3-1 count. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Lucas. Outside corner, called strike number 2. Count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runners at first and second. Bobcats down 8-0 here in the third. There's a pitch to Lucas. Back up the middle. Second baseman comes up to get it. Throws it to first. In time for the out. For the Bobcats in the third, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. After 3 innings of play, Gulfport leads 8-0. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
Tired of replacing your washing machine about every 5 years? Or maybe your clothes don't come out clean? Break the cycle with a new commercial-grade Speed Queen from Brackman's. Speed Queen is made in Wisconsin, built to last for 25 years, and Speed Queen also has the best warranty in the business. Choose from top or front-load models. Come get your Speed Queen on sale today at Brackman's, Highway 49, and Brackman's West on Pioneer Road in Hattiesburg.
This is Brian Sinclair with Prestige Insurance. When it comes to insuring your home, business, vehicle, or property, you need an agent that you can speak with personally, whether there's trouble or it's just a question. At Prestige, we guarantee personal service with a quick response. Our agents have learned by experience. We know customer service is vital. Call me, Brian Sinclair, at 601-475-4995 or stop by and see me at Prestige Insurance at 6424 Highway 98 in Oak Grove.
Starting the top of the fourth here in Sumrall, the batter's Gabe Lancey. He grounded out at the second base and struck out. New pitcher in for the Bobcats, Payne Phillips. Pitch is 1-0. The 1-0 from Phillips, and the dirt for ball number 2. A 2-0 pitch down the dirt for ball number 3. New third baseman in the game, replacing Tanner Morgan, Seth Mitchell. There's a ball hit over Lucas's head and off the wall in left field. Base runner lost his helmet going first to second. A stand-up double for Gabe Lancey. Here's the catcher, Blake Johnson. Runner down at second. Here's the pitch from Payne. Up high for ball number 1. Phillips checks the runner back at second. Here's the 1-0 from Payne. In the dirt, locked up by Garrity. Runner goes down to third. Throw is past third. Lucas comes up, throws it to home, and the throw won't be in time. So at E2, we'll get the runner in. That'll make the score 9-0 Gulfport. Counts 2 balls, no strikes to Johnson. The 2-0 pitch. Swing. Fouled over the third base dugout. Two balls, one strike. Ball hit foul off his foot. That'll make the count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No out. You're in the top of the fourth. Here's the 2-2. Ball hit into right field. Powell will pick it up. Here's Ethan Socher, the first baseman. Runner down at first for Gulfport. Ethan Socher up to bat for Gulfport. Here's the pitch from Phillips. Called strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. No 1 the count. The Socher with a runner down at first. 0-1 pitch. Up high for ball number 1. Count will be 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, no out. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Phillips. Outside for ball number 3. Three balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Hard ball hit. Towards the third base line. To throw over to first, running back in time. Three balls, 2 strikes, no out. You're in the top of the fourth. Gulfport leading 9-0. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to third base. Third base throws it to first. And can't able to pick it. And the runner will be held up at third. Runners at first and third now. After an error on the third baseman. Here's the right fielder, Jacob Roberts. He's been walked twice. So, Payne will check first and second. Here's the pitch from Phillips. Called strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. No out. You're in the top of the 4th. The 0-1 pitch. Inside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to left field. Bounces one hopper to Lucas. And that'll score another run. Nothing to score now here in the top of the 4th. Here's a pitch hitter, number 16. Runners at first and second. The pitch from Phillips, called strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Phillips, down low for ball number 1. One ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second. Here's the 1-1. Down low for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners at first and second. Pitch down low for ball number 3. Made the count 3-1. Here's the 3-1 from Phillips. Up high for ball number 4. Lorenzo Sugar. And a hit for Gulfport. Bases loaded for Gulfport. First pitch called, strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Off the bat. Off the bat. No balls, 2 strikes. No outs, bases loaded. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. Here's the third baseman, Beckett White. He's had a hit out to right field and been walked. Pitch from Phillips, called strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 0-1 hit high up. Robbins calling for it, moving to his left to make the catch. Two out. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Brown. Bases loaded, 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Brown. First pitch called strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. Outside for ball number 1. There's a ball hit to second base. Barry throws it to first for the 3rd out of the inning. In the inning, 2 runs. Four hits. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 3 men left on base. After 3.5 innings played, Gulfport leads 10-0. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
There's never been a better time to sell your house than now. With extensive knowledge of the Pine Belt area, let me guide you in the right direction when selling. It's easy to list your house. Call me, Clyde Stewart, today to get your house on the market fast and get it sold. Call 601-270-6363 today. That number is 601-270-6363. Or check out my Facebook page at Clyde Stewart RE/MAX Real Estate Partners.
Columbia Medical Supply is the place for medical supplies and equipment needs. Hospital beds, power wheelchairs, and scooters, bathroom safety, and mobility equipment accessories are available for in-store pickup or delivery. Columbia Medical Supply specializes in equipment for sleep apnea with a respiratory therapist on staff. Most insurance is accepted. Come see Kim or Greg Patterson, Courtney Bozeman, or Anna Beth Lepp at Columbia Medical Supply, 803 Highway 98 Bypass, Columbia. Call 601-736-0843.
James Fagan and Sean Clinton with Diversified Forestry Management, longtime supporters of the Sumrall Bobcats, a forestry consulting firm with over 30 years experience, providing timber management plans, herbicide spraying, timber sales, appraisals, tree planting, and much more. For all your forestry needs, call Diversified Forestry Management, 601-441-4563 or 441-4047. Growing tomorrow's forest today.
3, 4, and 5 up to bat for the Bobcats. Here in the bottom of the 4th, down 10-0. Yes. One ball, no strikes. Ball's down in the dirt, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Crawford's grounded out to second. Three balls, no strikes to the batter, Crawford. Here's the pitch inside for ball number 4. There's the shortstop, Garrett Robbins. He lined out to center field. There's the pitch to Robbins, down low for ball number 1. The 1-0 pitch on the outside corner, called strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner down at first. The 1-1 down low for ball number 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Down low for ball number 3. Robbins can be choosy here, 3-1. The 3-1. Garrett hits a ground ball to third baseman. Third baseman goes to second, and then to first. Double play. Two outs. Here's Billy Garrity. First pitch is outside for ball number 1. Garrity has popped out to the second baseman. Here's the 1-0. Down low for ball number 2. Here's the 2-0. Down low for ball number 3. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 to Garrity. Down low for ball number 4. Here's the second baseman, Zane Berry. He struck out back in the second. Just a pitch to Berry in the dirt. And Clark is headed down to second. One ball, no strikes. 2 out. The 1-0. Fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner down at second for the Bobcats. 2 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball hit to the right field. Right fielder unable to get to it. They'll send Clark around third. He's home. An RBI double for Zane Berry. Here's Mason Story. He's walked. Here's a ball hit up to right field. Second baseman calling the right fielder off, and that's the third out of the inning. For the Bobcats, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base after 4 innings of play. Gulfport leads 10-1. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
This is Brandon Tisdale from HattiesburgCars.com to invite you to our location in the old Toyota of Hattiesburg building at 1620 West Pine Street, where we have over 200 amazing used vehicles for you to choose from. At HattiesburgCars.com, we have all makes and models available, but we have a fantastic selection of late model Toyotas and Lexus you can't find anywhere else. At HattiesburgCars.com, we have approved financing for everyone, whether you're an 800 credit score or 300. Say you heard us on Super Talk Radio and get your first 2 oil changes on us. Go to HattiesburgCars.com for more information.
And welcome back to Sumrall. Starting the top of the 5th for Gulfport is Castor Lee. He's popped out to second, had a hit, the third baseman, and lined out to third. There's the 1-0 pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2. Two balls, no strikes. There's a swing, fouled back, strike number 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sully Clark in at shortstop. Grant Reddy in at first. Here's the 2-1. Foul ball hit to the Gulfport dugout. That'll make the count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A hard hit ball into left field. Lucas looking for it, can't find it. Lucas unable to find it. It falls into left field. That ball was hit a mile high. Lucas never saw it. There's the shortstop, Gabe Lacey. Here's Gabe Lancey. He's grounded out to second, struck out, and had a hit in left field. There's the pitch from Phillips. Swing. Called strike number 1. Gotta be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. I'll hit on. And Lancey will go to first. Blake Johnson, the catcher. He's grounded out to short, had a hit the left and a hit to right. There's a pitch down low for ball number 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Phillips. Ground ball left of the third base foul line. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch from Phillips, down low. Ball number 2. The 2-1 hit hard left field. That ball is out of here. Home run. That'll make the score 13-1 Gulfport. Gulfport leads 13-1. Ethan Saucer, the first baseman. First pitch, round ball to Phillips. Phillips misses the throw to first. And the runner makes it down to second base. And with that, stretch now to pay a visit to Payne Phillips. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
Will do. Lamar Auto Salvage is a green recycled parts facility that's been serving the Pine Belt for almost 40 years. Lamar Auto, recently recognized as a certified automotive recycler, which confirms what people have known for years. They offer quality parts at a fraction of the price. From fuel tanks to radiators, seats to fenders, Lamar Auto Salvage, 8575 Highway 98 West. Call 601-264-7992 or visit lamarautosalvage.com. Good for the earth, good for your wallet, good for your vehicle.
Lautori's Fine Foods is what small-town America is all about. A quaint family restaurant featuring friendly staff and delicious food. Sumrall's own hometown diner features steaks, seafood, chicken, salad, sandwiches, po' boys, and burgers. If you are dining at lunch, try Lautori's Country Lunch Plate, which includes a salad and drink. Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 till 9, and Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 till 10. Lautori's is open for your dining pleasure. Lautori's Fine Foods, 1143 Highway 42, Sumrall.
It's tax season. Are you looking for professionals you can trust to do your taxes? Martin's E-Tax in Sumrall is locally owned and operated by Michael and Jenny Martin and offers fast, efficient, and friendly service. Martin's E-Tax can also help you beyond tax season. They are open year-round for personal and business tax services. Visit Martin's E-Tax at 4879 Highway 589 in Sumrall across from Sumrall Town Hall or call them at 601-758-0733. That's Martin's E-Tax, 601-758-0733 or 4879 Highway 589 in Sumrall.
Pine Belt Medical Equipment in Hattiesburg wants to help you with all your medical supply needs. Pine Belt Medical provides knee braces covered by private insurance and Medicaid, back braces, and therapy collars. Pine Belt Medical is your place for CPAP and CPAP supplies like SoClean automatic CPAP cleaners, aromatherapy, and mask wipes. Pine Belt Medical Equipment, 6375 Highway 98, Suite 40 in Hattiesburg, or call Pine Belt Medical Equipment at 601-268-1422. Here to help with all your medical equipment needs.
Seth Mitchell in the pitch for the Bobcats. Now it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. One ball, one strike. No outs. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to left field. Dan comes in and makes the catch. One out now in the inning. The hard hit ball in the net with the count 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 0-1 up high for ball number 1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike number 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. So ground ball to shortstop. Sully Clark picks it up. Got a man run down here in second and third. And the runner is safe. Unable to get the out in the rundown, and the runner advances to second. Rizzo Sugar up to bat. Struck out. Last at bat. Here's the 1-0. Down low for ball number 1. Or 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Hit high into the parking lot. Yep. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Ball gets past the catcher. Runner stays at third. That'll make the count 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. There's ball 4. Bases loaded. Beckett White, the third baseman, up to bat. He's had to hit the right field, walked, and popped out to the shortstop. There's a hard hit ball to left center. And they'll tag up at third. That'll make the score 14-1. Keoki James in the bat. And he'll be hit by the pitch. And bases will be loaded again. 14-1 Gulfport. There's Castor Lee. There's the pitch. Ball number 1. Hit hard to left field. Lucas going back. And it is out of here. Custer Lee hits a grand slam. It's a grand slam by Custer Lee. Here's the pitch. Down low, called strike one. Here's the 0-1. And he went. Count to be 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Here's the pitch in the dirt. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball number 2. It's a ground ball down the third base line, going foul. Foul ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The 3-2. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. They score 8. Scores 18-1 Gulfport. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bobcat Baseball.
At Premier Orthopedics, the doctors share a common philosophy for treating their patients. Spend time with the patient, identify the problem, and come up with the best treatment. Premier Orthopedics leads the way in adult joint reconstruction using the most updated techniques and equipment. For those suffering from chronic pain from arthritis and other ailments, this can lead to a new life with less recovery time. Call Premier Orthopedics at 601-296-2100 in Hattiesburg or visit premierorthopedic.com.
New batter for the Bobcats, Seth Mitchell. Seth Mitchell up to bat for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch is called strike number 1. That'll make the count 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Over his head. Ball number 1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Ball hit hard over. Nope. Second baseman's going to make the catch. 1 out in the inning. Here's Michael Jones. 21. The ground ball hit to the pitcher. Pitcher bobbles it. Has not enough time to throw it to first, and there's 2 outs in the inning. Next batter up is Kobe Blackwell. 26. Here's the first pitch. Called strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike now to Blackwell. The 1-1, hard hit ball to right field. Right field is going back and to make the catch. And that'll be the end of tonight's game. Final score, Gulfport 18, Bobcats 1. Bobcats play Stringer at home Monday night at 6:30. Be sure to come out here and support your Bobcats. Well, for Coach Larry Knight and the Dugout Club, I'm Jeremy Thompson signing off from Sumrall. Final score, Gulfport 18, Sumrall 1. We'll see you Monday. Good night, everyone.